NBL1 South preliminary final underway between Geelong United and the Diamond Valley Eagles. One of Townsville Fire's latest. Shot goes up there by Rotunno. Bit short, fighting for it was Potter. The skipper into Hank, and the first points for Geelong. Well, similar to last week's semi-final win against Dandenong, Diamond Valley looked to punch them in the mouth. Here's Shelley from downtown. First triple of the night for Geelong, first triple of the night for Jazz Shelley. To provide us with those details shortly. Driving to the rack, unable to finish was Watkins. It's going Geelong's way. Watkins looks to dribble her way down, finds her way to the low block. Nothing doing it as of yet. Acrobatic finish by Watkins. Turned up to play here tonight. Potter, risky pass, and waiting for it was Steph Reed, who's going to run all the way to the rack. Riley, tough shot, doesn't quite fall. Hank now. Rotunno looking to go right at McSpadden to the rack, off the glass, and the foul. And the shot looked good from up here, Hugh. Unfortunately, just a little bit too flat on that occasion. Reed now wheeling and dealing down low. Right hand reverse finish. Shelley looks to get all the way to the ring. Took a deflection by McSpadden. Now it's Reed the other way. Ellis down at the other end of the floor. Steph Reed took the contact. Puts it in off the glass. A start only she could dream of. Steph Reed here today. Mole into the corner. Rotunno from the corner. Got it. Willie Rotunno answers back. In Knox next week in Montana South. Steph Reed into McSpadden. Looking to go to work down low and puts it up in and off the glass. Potter. Tough pass into Shelley. Another tough pass to Rotunno in the corner. Oh, and it drops. How did they manage that one? Ellis now to inbound. Inside to McSpadden. Nice pass down low to Riley. And an easy finish. Chance here. Taking it all the way. No. Unable to go there under the guise of Watkins. And now it's Shelley pushing the pace to Gemma Potter. Took the foul. Gets it to go. 3-point play opportunity. Putting the locks on Watkins. No. Shelley overcommits. Riley. Bit of chaos basketball, and the finish there by Riley. Oh, Geelong, they certainly have their processes to fall back on. They've been using them all year. McSpadden just backing down the defender and putting it up off and in. Shelley. Hank again sets the screen. Now it's Rotunno in the corner, left alone. Got it. Crichton sets the screen to her right. Shelley looks to weave down low. Floater game is good. Tie game at 53. At next Saturday's NBL1 South Grand Final. Rotunno now gets things going. Looks to drive strong side, gets all the way to the rim, puts it in for the first basket of the fourth. Looks to gain separation. Looks to weave her way down low into the basket. Finishes with the left. She's played the villain all night tonight. Fighting over the top was Potter, but McSpadden to the right hand and finishes with the polish. Thought about it, kicks it over to Shelley. Potter looks to go to work, lost it momentarily. Taylor Mole in the corner now. Got it! Looking. Hank. Crichton. Massive shot. No. Hank fighting for the board. Second chance opportunity. Crichton looking for options. It's Shelley in the corner. Wasted no time! Why wait, says Judge Shelley. 7 points the difference, I should say. Late correction there on the scoreboard. Ellis inside, nice finish. Cuts it back down to 5. Relieves the pressure here. Oh, it's skyrocketed in here, it seems. Judge Shelley now. Potter looks to answer back. Got it! Looks inside. Ellis lets it fly from deep. Got it. Of course it went in. Geelong United, for the first time in 6 years, will head back to the NBL1 South Grand Final. Beautifully done there by number 5, Dakota Crichton.
Back in the hands of Shelley up top.
Potter now. Nice find to
Good
Jazz Shelley. She'll knock these down all day long. Which should not be taken lightly when you say Geelong United might be a very, very formidable contender this season as Gemma Potter lets it fly. Showing off her range for the first time this season. Rancatazano looks over to McGregor. Nice feed over to the corner. Again. And Isabel Rancatazano finding her range. 2 threes in quick succession. Those legs starting to drag just a little bit. Rancatazano looks over to McGregor. Decides against the use of the screen and for good reason. A three-pointer goes down.
Long three, but...
DHO back to Connolly. Hank off the glass. Beautiful composure. And her impressive night, her thirst for the NBL1 side here in Geelong.
Technology's become more readily available and apparent.
Oh, Dakota Crichton. Beautiful pick. Easy as you like. Puts it out to 21 points. Mackenzie Drew. Looks inside, goes for the skip pass over to Poppy Stevens, who doesn't mind a three-pointer at all. Her first triple of the NBL1 South season.
To the rack for 2.
Matthews, the shortest player on the court. Nice find, and that's a 3 for Jasmine King. Connolly in the corner, it's Jasmine King. Didn't quite have number 5 ready, but Rainey Matthews lets it fly.
All right, and then just like that, we scored 12 points.
And Geelong's season opener goes off without a hitch. Nice rebound by Hank. Muscles her way inside with the offensive board and the double chance points. Shelley comes up with the loose ball. Rotunno pushing the pace. Looks to go all the way to the rack. Tough finish over the long arms of Impey, but she gets it to go. Geelong United put their lead out to 3. 3 seconds left on the clock. Rainey Matthews lets it fly from deep. Got it to go. Everything going right here for Geelong United. And for Ballarat, Weirong, Taylor, Simpson, Knight and Gladkova, who makes her season debut for the Ballarat Miners. Ellie Knights lets it fly. Got it to go. A chance to potentially take the lead. It's a 2-point difference. Weirong looking to take it all the way herself off the glass. Here's Rotunno. Three-pointer is good. Shelley was aggressive, got it to Rotunno. Rotunno knocks it down. It's a 12-point advantage. Geelong leads by a dozen. Guarded by Crichton, had to hoik it up with haste. Unable to convert. Shelley, no look pass to Gemma Potter. Beautiful finish and the foul. Gemma Potter. Shelley, still 9 assists and 9 rebounds. She'll get that 10 assists. So that's the double-double sorted. We'll see what the go is with the Mark Leader shield. Here's Shelley from the three-point line. Crichton inside to Potter, who hasn't been able to buy a basket in these last few minutes. Tough take here for Knight, but gets it to go. And swings it over to Casey Samuels. Decides against Hannon, lets it fly from deep. Oh, and Casey Samuels is having some type of game. The three-pointer has not been kind for Geelong United. They trail by 3. A timely one now would be a big step in the right direction. Nice, beautiful looping cut there by Potter. Takes the contact. She'll go to the line for one more and a chance to tie the game. Geelong trying to find some sort of distance on the scoreboard. Shelley uses the screen, finds the separation. Good! Judge Shelley knocks it down. That's her second triple of the game. Porsche comes up with the board, and that'll do it. 4-0 for the first time since 2018. Geelong United is well and truly off to the races. And Rotunno gets all the way to the rack. We have our first points of the evening. Two players like Sarah Blitzarves and Eve Brazzers have a chance to defeat their old side. They also have a chance to put the first blemish on Geelong's record. So as Hannah Hank with the tough left finish gets that one to go of the second term. Blitzarves looks to go to work on Potter, takes the contact with ease, gets it up off the rim, gets it to drop. And it would extend the lead to 2 possessions for the first time in this game as Dakota Crichton takes it strong side, takes the contact and the finish. Geelong United up by 4 now. Over to Shelley. Still on 5 points, Jazz Shelley. Slow start. Annika Stewart now letting it fly. Over to Shelley. Found it over to Knight and then passed it into Gemma Potter. And what a cut by Lily Rattano. Just read the offense perfectly.
I don't know. We've seen Sienna Harvey with some dance moves tonight too. So
she's got very quick steps. Oh, Jazz Shelley with the high arcing floater. Reached into the heavens and made it drop down. Second one goes up. Annika Stewart fights for the rebound. Oh, and Lily Rattano came up with it. Through the arms of Eve Braslis, and that's a killer. And Geelong will take this highly sought after Heritage Round fixture. And in convincing fashion, they move to 12-0 in what has been a perfect start to 2025. As Geelong takes their first lead of the game. Here's O'Neill. Stolen by Hank. She can do everything, Hannah Hank, and her numbers would suggest so. Here today is Taylor Mole makes her way onto the floor, another Geelong United WNBL member, finding her rhythm in 2025. Rattano, Potter, wastes no time, lets it fly from three. Guarded by Froling. Teammates. Chris Lucas would be proud. Oh, and it's into Crichton, it's dropped in! What a passage for Geelong. Amongst the trees, shot goes up by Tuolave, no good. Sorry, Tuolave now with the rebound. Rayner lets it fly. Got it. Crichton wide open for the three. Back iron, can't get it to go. And the Tornadoes look to respond quickly. Rayner into Keely Froling, takes her time off the glass. That's as easy as you like for Geelong United's. Crichton at the top. Guarded by Mullings. Potter lets it fly.
That was such a great play, well executed by the Tawns.
Shelley looking to respond with the right hand, got the favourable bounce and it drops. Flowed into 5 games into the following season as well. So Bendigo have entered this territory before, but Jazz Shelley is in a different stratosphere. Here's Shelley, 4 seconds on the clock. Jazz Shelley lets it fly, no good there. Fighting for it was Crichton and it ends up in her mitts. Taylor Mole for deep. Who waltzes her way in. Oh, what a dummy pass and the contact. Geelong United's Hannah Hank back on the floor and making her presence felt. McDonald, who's just come back onto the floor, will initiate the offense here. Gets by Stevens off the beautiful screen by Mullings. And she'll force the foul. Hollow victories for a side that will rack up its 12th loss of the campaign. Geelong, Megan Mullings will tie Keely Froling for the team's high in scoring with 19 points, but it will mean little as Geelong United goes to 14-0. After Dakota Crichton quickly closing down, there was Scherf. Rattano now in the corner. First from deep for Geelong United. It's 7-4 to start this one. Frankston going to a bit more of a front court heavy strategy. Meanwhile, Geelong United looking to cause their damage from long range. Oh, and that's just flipped up and in by Monahan.
United should be looking to push as hard as they can.
Gemma Potter now at the top. Lily Rattano left on an island. Lets it fly and gets nothing but net. Massive shot for Lily Rattano. Let's see if Frankston can answer back. A lot of the responsibility now falls on Gemma Potter. She's the leader on the court, but Marta Hamida making things very difficult. Splits inside, falls into the lap of Dakota Crichton, who works it out to Poppy Stevens. Potter lets it fly. Got it! Massive shot for Gemma Potter. Back out to 12. Crichton. Went just past Gemma Potter. Never mind. She says, I'll take another one. Potter with her second triple of the quarter. Looks to work it out towards the top of the three-point arc. Crichton, beautiful handoff to Lily Rattano with the left. From three-point range. Now it's Jazz Shelley. No look pass into Gemma Potter. Finds the separation. It's back out to Shelley. She's got a room to work in and splits the middle. Timeout to Casey. Approaching the midway point here of the third quarter. Lily Rattano guarded by Hippolyte. Nice pass over to Jazz Shelley, who's got an island, and it's all she needs. She's been doing it all year. 8.6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Hurst for 3. Good for Elise Hurst. July 25. Hank works it down low, takes the contact, and one opportunity on the way. Jazz Shelley, putting the moves on Haynes. Haynes almost came away with it. Malone chasing. Here's Mole. Corner. Shot for Jasmine King. Go to Keilor tomorrow. So with Geelong now taking what seems like the top seed here tonight with a win against Casey, as Taylor Mole knocks down another three. There is a bit of a special player potentially brewing here in the city of Greater Geelong. Stevens for three. Everyone's getting in on the act here. She's now up to 20 points, 11 rebounds on the night. Another standout performance. Connolly lets it fly from range. And the three is good here at the Geelong Arena. Undoubtedly the team to beat in 2025. Geelong United, another 2 wins from another doubleheader. And Gemma Potter coming off of what was an absolute dominant performance last night. Finished with 15 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists and 5 steals. United will rely so heavily on the WNBL players' presence down low. Shelley got the separation, got it to drop. Knight. Now top to Shelley. Hank's just going to take it at Salmons. And the finish. The pass had a little bit to be designed for as well, but here comes the trap now. They surround drop instantaneously and they force the turnover. Potter found the middle. Jazz Shelley hoists it up and knocks it down. Nice pass to the corner. It's Taylor Mole again. Beautiful back cut there by Potter. Mole took it out of reach and now takes her shot. Oh my goodness. 5 years at 3 different schools. University of Portland, University of San Francisco and Eastern Washington. So back on home soil it would seem.
Nice post up.
Nicely done there by Hannah Hank, making it look too easy. Well, we await Megan Moody's decision as we roll through these final 5 minutes. Cadet, another three. She can't stop. Guess what happened that year, Dan?
I'm assuming they won the whole thing.
They won the championship.
Which isn't this the first undefeated season since then?
No, Bendigo in 2023 did a similar feat, but right now all eyes will be on Geelong United.
Potter comes up with the rebound.
Potter looking to push the pace now, guarded by Whiteman. Looking inside to Hannah Hank. What a season she's had. Gemma Potter with the left. But here comes Rochi for three. Falls to the right-hand side. Led the league in scoring in 2025. Jazz Shelley, no-look pass inside. Gemma Potter doubles up the advantage. And Rotuno, fadeaway jump shot, just a bit short. Jazz Shelley now with the board. Third in the team in rebounding. Potter for three. Rochi. Nice screen there by Davidson. Hank forced to switch over. Looks for the Euro step. Blocked by Shelley. These are 2 top-tier WNBL caliber sides going at it. Potter inside to Hank. Looks to step through. Count it. And the foul. Skip pass. Shelley couldn't quite get to it. Whiteman. Tough shot. A bit too strong. Good fight there by Bourne. And the second chance opportunity goes down for Keilor. Same goes for Keilor. Crichton blows by Dickey. Layup is good. Perfect opening, and what a time for Dakota Crichton to find some rhythm here in an NBL1 South final. Now it's Bourne in the corner. Back iron, picked up by Dickey. And puts it in off the glass. Second chance opportunity points there for the Keilor Thunder. Bourne. Dickey with a mismatch down low. Rotuno, the smaller of the pairing. Dickey, unable to convert on that attempt. Geelong just flooding the defensive boards, and now it's Jazz Shelley off to the races. Shelley looks to take it into the body of Rochi. Drew the contact and the foul. Whistle drawn late. Chance for a three-point play. Jazz Shelley looking to make answers of her own. Over to Shelley. Final minute of the first half. Here's Jazz King for three. Shelley guarded by Davidson. And it's the matchup she wants. Draws the contact. Nice pass over to the corner. It's Jazz King again. Bourne goes to work on Crichton. 2 very talented WNBL players going at it. Boyle going against Shelley. Stopped at the elbow. Bourne Oh, a bit of a fend off. No, blocking foul going to be called, and it counts. The ladder came up with the possession. Shelley looking to go at Whiteman. Diving to the free throw line was Hank, who settles for the jump shot. Whiteman got down to the basket, almost unattended. Here's Rucci now, going into the body of Hank. Hank did enough to thwart it. Waiting right there in Lurch is Bourne. Put-back shot is good. 90 seconds here in the third. And Hank might have just stuck a foot out. The referees let the game play. Dickey at the elbow shot. That's her shot any day of the week. Davidson, Dickey, Bourne. 10 minutes remain. Shelley gets all the way inside. Couldn't quite muscle it in, but there waiting is Hannah Hank. First points of the fourth quarter, back to double digits. Oh, and Geelong just closed up the passing lane. Rotunno off to the races. Dickey in front of her. Takes it into the body. No. Hank almost got a hand on it. Now it's Rucci pushing the pace. Bourne over Dakota Crichton and the finish. Hannah Hank now looking for options. Nice pass over to Judge Shelley. Took the contact and the foul. Judge Shelley with a massive shot here late in the contest. And again, this restraint by the referees not to tee up players has been very impressive. They've copped a lot of flack here tonight. Taylor Moldo lets it fly from deep. 13 points the difference. Shelley, nice option there to the left is Gemma Potter. A little bit too weak on that one. It's Shelley who came out of nowhere to put it back up and in. Hannah Hank preparing to check back in for these final 3 minutes. Here's Bourne, the league MVP. Showing us why. Couldn't convert though. Here's Jazz Dickey. No. Nice hop, step, gather, and a jump. Taylor Mole, potentially to end it. Well, it was a bit of a quiet night for Taylor Mole. Rotunno against their old side. Oh, this would hurt. This would hurt a lot. Bourne. Nice dump down pass. I believe that's Peterson. Metcalf, I should say.